Hey, what's up guys? TheCampingRusher here. Welcome to a different type of video for today's second upload, first upload, whatever it may be. Today, we gotta address something. Something that that I should have addressed a while ago, but I haven't yet, and I'm sorry about that. Because I've been purposely delaying it because I just didn't know what to say and didn't want to jump into it until I was ready to jump into it. And I didn't know when that was. I didn't know what I was doing. I have been very confused. So first off, let me tell you what we're talking about. We're talking about Minecraft. We're talking about why I haven't posted on it in a month and a half or so. We're talking about where my head was at, what's been going on the last 6 months for me, I'd say. And then also we're going to be talking about what's coming next. So here's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with why I stopped. Because this is the big debate, and there's so many different rumors or why I did this, what I did this. You're letting us down. At first, I do want to say I apologize. I am really sorry. I did the worst thing. The worst part about this was, and is what I was accused of a lot, is I was letting down the people that got me where I am today, which is absolutely and totally true. And that was the worst part about it. That was like the main regret I had, and the main kind of thing weighing me down as I started to post Minecraft less and less. Is obviously I know Minecraft fans and just fans of me in general, but the ones who truly came just to watch Minecraft and me play Minecraft, that grew me to 850, 900,000 subscribers. So. I did feel like I was letting some of those people down, especially some of the, there's some people who just don't enjoy watching Rocket League that subscribe for the Minecraft, love the factions, have been supporting it, and, specifically the factions. I've let those people down. So I'm sorry about that. But let me tell you a little bit what's been going on in my head, because here, and it's not an excuse, it's literally just the internal battle I've been having. And I have been having one. It may seem like in my other videos I think about this all the time. And there's so much to it, and I'm going to try and fill in as much as I can. But really, I've been doing this for, I think I'm coming up on my 6th year. July 18th will be my 6th year on YouTube. And for 5 of those years, I've been doing Minecraft. For 3 of those years, I've been doing a factions episode every single day. At least I've been trying to. Obviously, I miss here and there, but I basically made factions videos every single day for 3 years straight. Maybe 2.5 years. I'm not too sure. And not that I didn't like it. It's not, and not that I didn't enjoy it, because you could prove it to me. I could prove it to myself. I loved certain moments in factions. I loved a lot of moments in factions, man. Like the crew, the people I got to know, the support, the growth of the series from where it was to where I took it. But there was just, at the end, it was becoming repetitive, but it wasn't just because it was becoming repetitive. That's whatever a lot of people say to defend me is, it's becoming repetitive. Rush doesn't want to do this. He's been doing it, 3 years straight. That was part of it. But the big part of it is I could not come up with anything new. Like any idea I had I'd already done a version of it. I've made 1,000 episodes of 1,000 plus episodes of factions. Is it 1,100? I think we're at, 1,100 plus. I haven't looked in a while, but I've done so much. Like I have milked that for everything, anything I could think of. I just couldn't come up with new ideas, and I knew it, and I know lots of people were still supporting it, but I could just tell, like, slowly it was starting to drop, and one was because I thought this way, so I was starting to not put my all into the videos, and I wasn't as proud. So it wasn't just repetitive, it's just I felt like I had a creative block. And I'm not some artistic, full of myself, I'm the most creative person in the world, but that faction show, I was proud of that show because it went from, way back when, for you OG viewers, it went from getting, 50K views or so every episode. I went to Africa for 3 weeks for a school trip in grade 11, and I filmed 21 factions episodes, pre-recorded them for when I was gone. When I got back, I was at about 30K per episode, and it was falling off. I knew it. I was at, 300, 400,000 subs. I thought, hey, if I don't pick this up, I'm gonna lose everything I worked for, and I'm not gonna go anywhere. So I started I changed the series. I started bringing people into calls. That was huge. Like talking to the community. We started doing a storyline, enemies, allies. Like we started building a plot, like more than just playing factions. A lot of it behind the scenes was we'd plan stuff out with the enemies. So we'd get in a certain battle here. We'd get in a raid here. I mean, there was a lot to it. We turned it into a show rather than just people watching me play a game. And that blew it up. I mean, I think it peaked the faction series at about 110,000 views per video. That was during my the explosion during the summer with oldest server, so that was a big part of it. But then the summer before, I think I was at about 100K as well views per video. And I'm not saying that because views are most important. They are important. I mean, they're not everything, but they are important. The more beautiful people out there watching, the more people that get to see what I create, which is awesome. But I just wanted to say that was my proudest thing when I look back, being able to take something that I was passionate about. I mean, I woke up every single day, no breaks. If it was a break, it was because I had to miss. There was nothing I could do. When I was in my prime with the factions, sort of like I am now with the Rocket League, I don't miss a day of something I'm passionate about. And it's not to start a Rocket League versus Minecraft thing, but right now, like I could, it's proof. I don't think I've missed a Rocket League upload in about 50 days. So that was me with factions. And the same thing has happened with Rocket League. And again, this is about Minecraft today, but I do want to say it's my most proud moment of myself and my success is bringing things from down here. I'll put it at the bottom, down here, all the way up, up to here. And with the Rocket League, I started about 30K views per video. Now some of them do 300, some of them do 200, 100, 80. It's like, and it's the growth, right? It's not the total views, it's not the money. It was the growth, taking something small and making it bigger. And I felt like the faction series, I've roofed it off. It was slowly dropping. And it wasn't about, I was still at 50, 60, 70,000 views. So it wasn't like, I'm not popular anymore, I'm losing it. It was just slowly dropping, and usually I could pick things up when it dropped, just come up with a new idea, spin it somehow. But I was just blank, man. I couldn't, and I was losing passion. I just did not like waking up when I knew I had to film a factions or a Minecraft video, because I felt like I'd done it all already. And I was putting out something that, it wasn't that I hated playing factions. It wasn't that at all. It was just, I hated the idea that I was putting out something I've already done, basically. And so that's what stemmed a lot of it. And if anyone ever argues like I was a sellout or a money whore or whatever it is for ditching the Minecraft videos, first off, that makes absolutely no sense. If money had anything to do with it, obviously you guys know, if money had anything to do with it, I would stay with Minecraft. Believe me, it wasn't about money. The battle was, do I do something that makes me happier and enjoy my days and gets excited and something that I can grow, or do I just stay and let this thing slowly die but just try and milk a bunch of money out of it? That was my debate, and I didn't know if I was going to talk about that today, but that was the big debate. And I honestly chose. I said, let's be happy, and I have been, man. Like, I've been making Rocket League videos. I still work. I still work every single day, or work. I play Rocket League, edit a video. I don't have the hardest job in the world, but it's still several hours every single day, at least. And but I'm going to the gym now. I'm going to the gym. I got a girlfriend. I got Belle. My grades gotta be. I don't go to class much. I still barely go to class, but I get fairly good grades. I'm not bragging. I just I'm good at learning on my own, but I actually got to take time. And when I quit Minecraft, it was during last midterm period, so that kind of made it stop completely. Was the midterm exams, because what I do, most of you know, I don't go to class much, so I can work on the YouTube and stuff. And then when midterms and exams come, I grind. Like, I go all out and just study and work my butt off and figure it all out on my own. So that was a big part of it, man. That was a big part. So anyone say, I was doing it for the money, going to Rocket League for the money, it makes absolutely no sense. It was purely for my happiness, and just for, not even that, just for the passion to be able to work for something that I really think can grow. And that's where it is. Now, that's all the bad stuff. That's like, that was the debate. That's why I've stopped. And then, you know, and you could see it slowly happening. Like, this isn't a thing I debated for a week. I've been debating it for, you know, months. You could see it. I took Sundays off. We started doing every second day. We started barely posting, and then I quit completely. So it was a long, drawn-out process. It wasn't just snap of the fingers, make this decision. It was tough, and I feel bad. The only thing I feel sorry for is the people who aren't into the Rocket League stuff and are here and have supported the series through thick and thin. So I am sorry about that. But here's where we're at. The Archon. The Archon is this YouTube channel is my baby, but the Archon and this YouTube channel are two things that I created from scratch. One, you know, the Archon with my partners and Curtis and my team, and my channel by myself. My channel's doing, you know, great right now. My channel is doing absolutely awesome, and I'm so thankful to the people watching my videos. And the Archon it's still going, still doing good, and, you know, never near closing down. But I do not want to let that thing end. And I still, you know, I'm proud. I'm proud of what we've created. I'm proud the, you know, amount of unique people who have joined, the amount of people who continue to play. We've done a lot of good stuff. And I can't let it go. I needed a break. I really needed a break. But after about a month and a half, my brain is refurbished. I have, 3 weeks left of school. It's going to be a grind for the last final exams. It's going to be very tough. But then I'm off for 4 months. And again, my mind, I'm back in it. I've got the mindset again. And I am going to Archon. I'm going to do Minecraft, but it is only going to be on Archon. Archon is, like I said, Archon's my baby. And not that I dislike Minecraft, but other than factions, I have no desire to play any other game modes right now. I mean, so factions. That's where we're at. We are going to do some factions. We are going to go back to it. And don't think that it's, you know, I hate factions. I'm doing it. It's on the Archon. It's on something I've created. Factions is still a strategic game mode. I still got great group of guys to film with. And my mind is out of that funk, I guess we should say, that creative funk. Maybe I won't be able to come up with the super new, brand new crazy idea, but I'm going to try again, because that was, you know, I say I couldn't think of anything, but there's always something to do, dude. I did it for 1,100 episodes. I could do it for however many more there is to come. So Factions is coming back on the Archon. I'm going to be playing on the Archon. And and I'm not sad about this. This isn't like everyone guilt tripped me into this thing. This is my decision, because believe me, I've been being told by not only, you know, tens of thousands of you guys out there, but also by, you know, my family, for one. My family, some of my buddies, and then, you know, my staff team. Like, I've been pressured to start doing Minecraft, like to keep doing Minecraft, because a lot of people rely on me to do this, man, and it's a little bit stressful sometimes. But, you know, I have like 10 employees that work for the Archon, 8 to 10 employees, that their livelihood, there is no, you know, their career, their financial livelihood goes down the drain if the Archon goes down. So believe me, I've been being pressured about this more than you can imagine. I've been pressured a lot, which is fine, because, you know, I should be, but they've been pressuring me for months. It's not like they just got to me today. This is my decision, and that's the way it has to be, because if I'm not passionate about something, it's not going to get done. It's past the money, it's past all that. It's if I am enjoying it and I have this mindset that I can grow it, and I figured this about, you know, stuff about myself out over the last 6 months. I figured a lot out about myself, like what drives me, what, you know, I was able, which is a good thing. Learned a bunch about myself. And one of the things I learned is I think, like, so I have to be able to grow. Whatever it is I'm doing, it's got to be able to go up. Even if I don't make it go up, hopefully I eventually will. But it has to be able to. So that's part of it. So I'm excited. I am excited to get back to it. Not too sure how the heck we're doing it, though. So if you made it this far, I've left this part till the end because obviously you guys are the ones who care the most here. Here's what we're doing. I am not too sure how we're going to tackle it. I've got a couple options I'm putting out on the tail. I don't know exactly when it's starting, but I'll say soon. I mean, I made this video. This is the first step. So we're either going to be doing, it's not going to be 100 ep seasons anymore, or nothing like that. I don't even know if it's going to be daily. It might be, though. It might be daily, but it is going to be consistent. And the debate is, I'm going to throw this out there, but I think I know what you're all thinking, and I think I know what I'm thinking too. But basically, I wanted to either do Minecraft factions, kind of a weekly update thing, which is, I know, an absolutely terrible idea. So that's the bad one. But that was one of the ideas. I just do a weekly video on the Archon. Don't worry. The second idea is I come back to the Archon factions, like a lot of other YouTubers do, and I play a bunch. I play like, 30 episodes, 40 episodes. Like I play like a month and a half, 2 months straight of factions. And then, if it's getting a little stale, it's getting a little, whatever, I call it there. I take a break. I take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, not even regather my thoughts, but things spice up a bit. The Archon comes up with a new update, something like that. I come back and film again. So this allows me to have breaks. I mean, I'll grind during the grind time, but then I also get, a big break, which I think was a big part of it as well, is you need a little bit of a break. You need to have a break to keep yourself sane, especially, I don't know. I think you do. I think that's part of it. So that's where I'm leaning towards. And again, I don't know how it's going to work, whether it's 30, 40, 50 episodes in a row and then a break and then next season or what it's going to be. But I think that's where I'm heading. And I just want to see, is that all right with you guys? I mean, would you still be interested in watching the faction show if that's how it does? I know it's going to get less views than Rocket League or whatever it is. Rocket League will still be daily. I mean, I know lots of you dislike Rocket League, but you only dislike it because I let it replace factions. So I don't think there's a problem if I still do it daily, because I am definitely doing that. And putting Minecraft as well back at the 7 p.m. Eastern upload time, or whatever, whatever, daily or non-daily, whatever it is. I'm not too sure yet, but that's kind of the concept I'm going. Lots of YouTubers do it this way. So we'll see. Let me know what you think. Last thing I got to tell you, now that I'm back in I'm not officially back, but now that I've got a video with Minecraft in the title, back to Archon promotion, ladies and gentlemen. Only other thing I got to say is I've still been working with Archon on Archon behind the scenes. I got a lot of cool projects coming, but I will be more involved once again. But for those of you who do not know, Factions Silver, I believe, is resetting while you're watching this video. Factions Blue resets Saturday. And for all Factions servers that reset, all the new ones, including these ones, there's now Buycraft vouchers. So first, second, third, $500, $250, $100 Buycraft voucher for the winning factions. So all of our servers are kind of highly competitive now. And for those who want to win some Buycraft money or some, I think there's cash prize on Amethyst. Is it Amethyst? I don't even know anyone. Amethyst, right? What's the new one? I think it's Amethyst. The new one. That's the one I played for like 8 days and left. 8 episodes and left. I know. Bad history. I also don't know which Minecraft server or faction server we're going to play on. We're going to play on the Archon, obviously, but what color? Do we switch around? I don't know. Let me know. Well, see, I mean, we should go back to Amethyst. I was having fun with it, too. I kind of say it's a good server, but it was just the wrong timing for me, I think. But that's all I got today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad I talked about, some of the internal debates I was having, because I didn't know if I wanted to talk about it. But it's been weird. It's been tough over the last 5 or 6 months, just debating it. I mean, not really, not that tough. I don't know. It's just been tough debating it, but we'll see. Where we're at now. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you all enjoyed. Touch that like button if you did. Leave your comments with any feedback, anything down below. I'd love to hear. Join the Rushers by subscribing. For some reason, if you're not and you're watching this video, have a good day. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.